Hello everyone, I'm Charlie and this is Finsformation. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a pretty controversial topic, and that is social media related to bass fishing. Now, I'm talking about social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, but especially the app Fishbrain. I believe there's positives and negatives that come from posting on these apps, and I'm going to share my personal opinions with you on the matter. I'd also like to hear your opinions in the comments down below. Just remember to be respectful to each other if you're going to have a discussion. Now, before we get started, I want to show you guys what happens next in this video, because it is one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me while bass fishing. And this is a perfect example of why social media is great when it comes to fishing, in my opinion. I can't believe this is happening. You gotta be kidding me. Guys, I can't freaking believe what just happened. Look at this. So that was pretty chaotic. But yeah, that's one of the good things about posting fishing on social media is you can share stuff like that happens that's pretty funny. And you know, if you're a fisherman, you're going to get a laugh out of that because you can put yourself in that position and just imagine the chaos and the confusion that was going on in that moment. So I think social media is great for sharing funny moments, enjoyable moments, that kind of stuff with each other. Another positive that comes out of it is learning. So that's what this channel is all about, hence the name Finsformation. It's fins as in fish and information, if you guys didn't figure that out already. So I think sharing information on social media is a really powerful tool that we haven't had in the past and that we can take advantage of now. Posting videos and doing bass fishing tutorials is a great way to help each other learn, especially people that are new to the sport. I know that to this day, I still watch tutorial videos on bass fishing. A lot of the local guys around here have good YouTube channels, and they have a lot of pertinent information that relates to bass fishing in our state. There's a lot of great tutorial channels on YouTube, like Tactical Bassin, that has a lot of great information on the channel relating to bass fishing. However, a lot of that information doesn't pertain to bass fishing in Washington State. That's why it's great having these local guys like Sam Porter, PNW Bass. You got Braden Freed with Bass Feed. You got Ditch Pickler. Some of these guys have been around for years, and they've been bass fishing up here for years in Washington State. They know what works, and the fact that they're willing to make YouTube videos and share that information is really cool. I'm going on 7 years of bass fishing up here in Washington now, and I've learned some stuff that works, and I've posted videos on those techniques. However, we get to the first negative thing about sharing bass fishing on social media, which is you don't want to overshare. If you give up too many of these techniques, a lot of these lakes around here are pretty small. If you make a post and everyone sees it of a certain technique or lure and they take it to your local lake, those bass are going to get conditioned to that particular lure. So your technique that's been working for you for years, now you've overshared it and now everyone's using it and the bass are conditioned so they won't bite it anymore. Now this brings me to the second negative thing about posting on social media, is sharing the name of the lake or the spot where you caught the fish. I have seen this happen firsthand with the app Fishbrain. On a local lake near me, there were a string of posts of people catching fish on that lake, and I saw more bass boats on that lake early in the season than I've ever seen in the last 7 years, and it's definitely due to those posts popping up. And the reason I know why is because I talked to a couple people on the water and they mentioned seeing those posts and those videos. It's a fact, guys. So if you want to keep pressure down on your lakes, don't post the name of the lake. Don't post a picture of the launch even where you go. And that brings me to a point where if somebody's watching a video, say this video for instance, and you recognize the background, guess what? You already know. You know the spot, you know the lake, so I'm not worried about that. It's when you share the name of the lake and the person has never fished the lake before and now they're going to go fish it. That's the problem. That same argument can be flipped the other way and turned into a benefit. And the reason why is because I've done it. I have Fishbrain downloaded on my phone, and guess what? When I see somebody post a picture on a lake of them catching a big fish, I go, hey, check it out. Fish are biting at this lake. I'm going there tomorrow. And I go. So I'm guilty of it. I use it as a tool. It's almost like forward-facing sonar, where if you can't beat them, join them. So it can be seen as a benefit. It's a tool that's available to us to use to explore new spots and learn new lakes in the area. The issue with that is not everybody has the same intentions when it comes to bass fishing. Most of us are into catch and release. The problem is there are people that have that app that are going to pull 5, 6, 8, 9 pounders out of those lakes and keep them to eat because they saw a picture of a fish on the app. It's happened, guys. I've talked to homeowners. They've told me that they've seen kids pull out, not even kids and adults, pull out big fish out of the lakes and keep them. And it's all due to social media. It's unfortunate. I like to keep the conservation going and the good practices of catch and release. It's okay to keep small fish for food. It's totally fine, but don't take the big ones out because those are the ones that keep our lakes thriving. So in conclusion, here's my opinions on social media and bass fishing. Social media is here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and it can be used as a valuable tool to share information with each other. We just need to be careful with how we share this information. So here's a couple of good guidelines to go by. This is what I use, and again, it's just my opinion. Number 1, don't say the name of the lake in the picture or the video. Take this video that you're watching right now, for instance. If you guys know where I'm at, you already know it's a good lake to go fishing at. However, if you don't know where I am, it's better to not overshare the name of the lake for me, because then I won't have 30 more boats on this lake tomorrow after watching this video. Kind of funny, but it's true. Number 2, when you post, don't overshare. So don't post multiple pictures every day, one after another. And I see this on Fishbrain again. Just post one picture of one fish. We know there's fish in that lake. Number 3, don't post the lure too much. If it's a technique that works for you and it's not used very often, don't overshare it, because pretty soon that technique's not going to work. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Again, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on this topic because it is a controversial one. So leave a comment below letting me know what you think. Also, if you guys know where I'm at in this video, go. They're biting.